A live look now in Washington. Hundreds of federal workers are threatening to just walk off the job today. Why? It is in protest of the Biden administration's handling of the Israel-Hamas war. House Speaker Mike Johnson saying those staffers should be fired if they do participate. It is a group called Feds United for Peace calling for a day of mourning to mark the 100 days of the Israel-Hamas war, which passed recently. Let's get you out live now to the Capitol with the newest details on what is going on the ground. National correspondent Alana Austin tracking this for us today at noon. Alana, welcome in.
Hi, good afternoon, Bianca. Good to be with you on this snow day. Well, we heard that hundreds of these workers could be participating, and it could be as discreet as taking a personal day. So we may not see a physical sign of workers walking off of the job, but they are submitting their petitions online. And that group you mentioned, Feds United for Peace, they're now asking for donations. This was posted to Instagram today. It said it's a snow day in Washington, D.C. If you are a federal worker who's taking leave today and would like to express your solidarity with the day of mourning for Gaza, pledge your support. They share links and end off by saying, it's anonymous, let's make ourselves heard, we are great in number. Speaker Mike Johnson criticized this movement as hundreds of these federal workers pledged to protest U.S. support for Israel. Johnson says they're ignoring their duties and abusing the trust of the taxpayers. He and Oversight Chairman James Comer are expected to explore options for appropriate disciplinary action for those walking off the job. According to Axios, an anonymous group of workers called Congressional Staff for a Ceasefire now clapped back at Johnson. They claim he's infringing on their free speech rights and that he's a grandstander engaging in cancel culture. These anonymous activists demand a ceasefire and more humanitarian aid for Gaza. But critics of this movement say it is not the job of the staffers to be directing the policy. Here is an excerpt from the conservative outlet National Review, and the author, Dominic Pirro, writes, if federal workers object to the federal government's policies, they can resign whenever they want. That's their right. It is not their right to walk out and protest. That is a felony. And Bianca, this raises an interesting debate here, of course, as these staffers are saying that they're doing their civic duty, this is a moral responsibility, and that they feel convicted to speak out. But on the other hand, critics say that it is not the place of the staffers to be making their personal viewpoints known and taking away from the important work that needs to happen.
Yeah, you just wonder how many industries would be allowing that walk off as well. Alana Austin live for us in the Capitol with the latest on this. Alana, thank you so much.